everybody, I'm Jessicat, and today we are going to be slowing down Minecraft. Now, I don't mean that we are going to make the game lag in any way. No, I simply mean that I'm going to record a few clips, and then I'm going to use the magic of editing to slow them down. And I'm going to show you some interesting things that happen when you slow the game down, some interesting things that you can see just a little bit better. Because, you see... Minecraft has various animations and things that happen sometimes way too fast for you to see it. So I'm going to slow some of those down. This is going to be a fun but short video, and I hope you enjoy it. So the first clip I thought was interesting was the movement of a silverfish, and as you can see, it moves back and forth along that central segment there, and just the whole body oscillates around that segment, which I thought was interesting. Next we have the movement of a magma cube, which goes in like phases, and it's what gives it the squishy look. Basically, if you look at these clips, the magma cube first extends upward, and then it like moves into segments, then the segments slowly move closer together, and it's only once it touches the ground that the segments join again. And if you can't see, it sort of squishes itself together a little bit before it expands outward a little again, and that's what gives it the squishy appearance. The same thing happens with a slime. Next we have a block of TNT exploding, and I'm going to give you a freeze frame here just for a second. Notice that you can still faintly see the letters TNT. I thought that was interesting. And then as the explosion continues, you're going to see that the TNT just disappears and the explosion just happens. Like the blocks are there and then all of a sudden they aren't there. So I thought that was interesting. That all happens in the space of a frame, like the TNT exploding. Next up we have the zombie being dispensed from the dispenser, and this was just to show that like if you noticed, the zombie appears slightly above the ground. That's not too surprising. We've all noticed that, I think. But what was a little surprising to me is that the particles that come out from the dispenser come out a little bit afterwards, after the zombie emerges. Next we have the sand dropping onto the torch, and I just thought it was interesting that the sand slides onto the torch before popping off as an item. Next up we have a snow golem being created, and again this all happens in the space of a frame. One frame it's 2 blocks of snow and a pumpkin, the next frame it's a snow golem. Next and finally, last but not least, we have a creeper exploding, and this creeper explosion I think is interesting because the explosion seems to happen, like the blocks seem to disappear before the actual explosion happens, which looked different to me from the TNT, but maybe it was the same, I don't know. Anyway, there you go. And yeah, those were all the clips I thought were interesting and worth showing you, and I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please like the video, and I'll see you guys next Friday. Bye!